Good morning, Emily. Good morning, Henry. And somebody else is connecting to audio. Give everyone a few more minutes. I've got a nice window above me with the most beautiful sunshine coming in. I'm going to sit back in it. All right. Where are we? Oh, 27. 3 more minutes to go. I'm missing a few people. I think that's Lizzie connecting to audio, maybe. Oh, we lost someone. Oh, it's Lizzie. I can see you're joining, Lizzie, but I can't see if your audio is working yet. So I'll just give that a second. No. I can see the sunshine behind you, Emily, coming under your garage door. I know, it's saying it's only 12 degrees, but you know, when you look up and you think, oh, blue sky. Yeah. All right, we've got a couple more minutes and then we'll get started. Lizzie, I can see you've joined, but I can't see if your audio is connected. Everyone else, I can see their audio is connected. Morning. Oh, yeah. Everyone's got good space. Before we start, I'll just give everyone that 1 more minute and then I'll do a quick preamble before we get started. Oh. Ah, high five to the little guy. I can't see if it's a girl or a guy. I can just see a twinkle and a jumper. Oh, hello. Good morning. Oh, in a nice onesie. Oh. I've locked my little girl out. I've shut my doors. I feel a bit mixed. She might come in, so I'll hold it up. No. I wouldn't do that to her. I know. Sometimes I feel like I need that cupboard under the stairs, you know? Just for kids' holidays. Who else has joined? We've got a Rachel. Lizzie, I've still got you connecting. Oh. Hannah.
Hello.
Hey. I logged in as Haven. I should have just logged in as me.
It's all good. No, all good. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I thought I logged in from my husband's account.
Oh, good.
Just stepping in to do the class. So yeah.
Oh, that's nice. You took your quiet time. I can see doors shut. Will we good? All right. Okay, guys. Well, if everyone can just put themselves on mute. Like I said, we'll do a preamble. So I'm thinking everyone on here has done a mat class before. If anyone is pregnant, just let me know now before we start. No, perfect. I do know.
Pregnant, but I have a muscle separation still from having babies.
Yeah, no problem at all. So we just won't do any flexion. All right, so no curling up for you, but pretty much the ab section doing any curling. Lizzie, I can see you're connected. I can't see if your audio is, but I also know that you're about 4 months post. So again, just for safety, let's not add any flexion for that today, but I don't think I've written any in just in case. All right, guys, so we're going to start on the mat. We're going to start in a nice seated position, cross-legged. So I think everyone's back on mute, are they? Yeah, I think Beck, you're not on mute yet, but that's okay. Wait, what happened just there? Okay, all good. All right, and let's get warmed up. You're not sitting somewhere nice and warm. Hopefully we can get you warm quickly. So we'll start with a nice little bit of spine mobilization. So just cross the legs, guys. Take a moment to just relax through your shoulders and bring your hands down next to you on the mat. We'll take a nice inhale breath. And we're just going to take a little sink into that C curve. And then we're going to exhale as we come back up. Eyes forward, eyes slightly up. See where it feels good to you. We'll just start, like I said, a little bit of spine mobilization as we lift up and relax those shoulders. Finding a little C curve as you go down. Fingers are down on the mat. And then coming up nice and full. More of these. One more there. Sitting up nice and tall. And then just bring your hands into a nice stop sign. Take a moment, just draw the ribs and hips closer together. Elbows wide. Take the arms up to the ceiling. And then exhale, open wide. A nice inhale breath up. And the exhale breath out. One more time here. And we'll add a little bit of movement to the side. And open. Just rotation. Take yourself round to the right. Drop the arms down. Let your head go over the shoulder. Bring the arms up. Take yourself over to the other side. Lift, lift, lift. One more time each side. And up, round. And then a nice little bit of a lateral stretch over to each side, keeping those hips down. Lift, stretch, yawn and stretch, wake up. Nice. Let's go, guys. 4, 3, one more time on each side. And coming back. All right, we're going to come down to a laying position. We're going to start with our hundreds, guys, a great exercise for the heart and the lungs. So lay yourself down on your mat for me. Once you are down, shoulders nicely down on the mat, chest is open, you're nice and broad across your collarbone. Bring your hands up directly over your chest. And with your options here, guys, for your tabletop. So legs are in tabletop, tailbone down. Make sure the lower back is connected. Now we're not adding any flexion today, guys. So we're going to move the legs. So squeeze the legs together for me. We're going to have our arms by our hips here. We're going to begin to pump the arms. So for the inhale breath for 5, holding it in tabletop, taking the exhale breath, if you'd like to, for 5, extending your legs out. If that feels too much, you can stay in the tabletop position. Inhaling for 5, exhaling for 5. A nice variation of hundreds. If you don't have any ab separation, you don't have anything else going, and you'd like to curl the body up, feel free to do so. Make sure we lift head, neck, and shoulders today. All right, guys. Otherwise, staying down, 5 counts here, 5 counts with the exhale breath. Keep that going for me. Nice, pumping through those arms. Chin slightly tucked so the neck is long, and we are inhaling, exhaling. Get that breath in and get it in, guys. Just in some gentle movement here while we warm the body up. And exhale through that mouth. Nice big breath. Inhale through the nose. Let it taper away like the ocean as it comes out through the mouth. Our last 10 breaths here, guys. Really pumping through those arms. Exhale. And give those knees a little hug. Nice. Gentle roll of the shoulders. So we're going to come into our ab series now. A little bit of a, somebody's not on mute. Hang on. Let me just see who's not on mute. Where are we? Let me just put you on mute. Camilla. There you go. All good, guys. All right, so let's start with a little bit of single leg work. So bring the right leg up into tabletop for me. Bring both arms up to the ceiling, directly up over your chest. As we extend the leg away from the body, take the arms overhead. Nice big reach and draw back together. So a nice reach away and back. And we're going to build this one up here. Inhale as we draw back, exhale as we go away. Feel free to take the breath the other way. Just making sure we do stay with that breath. So we want to keep the pelvis nice and quiet, the hips nice and steady, nice and still. The other leg nice and still as well, guys. So that movement's coming from that right leg and the arms. We're in a neutral spine, ribs and hips are connected, and we're just reaching out here. Let's go. 4 more. And 3. Working up here for 2. One more time. Next time we come back in, bring it back to that center point. Extend your leg up to the ceiling. Take a little flex of the foot. Nice. Now draw the leg all the way down. Arms go back overhead. Point the toe, reaching, lifting back up. All right, guys. Flexing down, point on the way back up. So draw down a heavy weight. And then strike a match. Lift that leg back up. Lift and down. And lift. Staying in that nice neutral spine, just beginning to move through the body as we fully warm up. We're going to come into a nice sideline series, working into hips, glutes, inner thighs, and of course, strength. Let's go 4. And 3. 2. Nice and long through the body. One more time. Lifting up, just grab that leg behind the back of the leg there. Take a little flex, a little bit of a stretch there. Relax those shoulders. And let's change sides. Left side, the other side, maybe you did this side already. Change sides for me, guys. Make sure we get both sides done and a nice big reach and draw back. So like I said, hips and pelvis are steady. We're in a neutral spine. Just reaching those arms overhead as the leg goes away. Finding your breath. See what works for you. This is the last part of our warm up. Then we're going to ramp it up. Ramping it up for that Saturday morning. You earn that coffee. Reaching long, reach through those fingertips, through those tippy toes. Relax through those fingers. And breathe. Nice job, guys. Great movement. Really lengthening through, reaching out. Feel like you're getting a little bit longer. We've got one more here. And we're going to make that change. We're going to lift that leg all the way up. Flex and drive it down. So flex and point, just finding a little stretch for the back of the leg there. Drive down, lift up. Feeling nice and still through the main part of the body there. Oh. And lift. Let's take the last 4. And 3. And 2. One more time here, guys. And 1, bring that leg all the way back up, flex that foot. Grabbing behind the back of that leg, avoiding the joint there. Draw that leg towards you for a nice simple stretch. All right, guys, let's come onto our side. We start, outstretch the lower arm, rest your head down on your bicep. The body's nice and long, connect through the ribs and hips for me. Your feet are just in your eye line. All right, guys, and once they are there, bring your top hand in front, right in front of your chest. We're going to start with some double leg lifts, so working into our waist. When you're ready, keeping your feet together, just lift the legs up off the mat. Find that top point for you, and then dropping back down. So lifting and lowering into this waist. Starting to find a beautiful connection just here. If you don't need the balance from the front hand, bring your top hand onto your top leg there. Nice, and you can lift and lower. Your body's in one long line. Good, lifting and lowering. So option here or option on here. Definitely find that waist here, guys. Lift. Legs and feet are together. Your feet should be just about in your eye line. That way you will feel connected. You'll feel long through the spine. Lift and lower. Nice. Playing around with this one. Lift, lift, lift. This one feels good. We're going to add on. We'll take it around the world. So we'll start with the waist and the inner thighs. Glutes and hips. We'll take it onto the front. Add in a little bit more core and some arms. Let's go for 8. 7. Really try and straighten that bottom leg as well. Straightening that bottom leg. You're going to feel a nice inner thigh connection. 4, 3, 2, lift up and just hold it there. Take that top leg and just lift it a little bit higher. So the bottom leg's hovering, the top leg is just lifting. You can go as high as you want. If your top hand is here, you'll feel how much you're balancing, how much you're working through this core. So let's work. Lift that leg up and down. Keep that bottom leg hovering and keep it nice and long and strong. Really nice and long. Lifting. If it gets too much with your hand here, know your options. Good. Let's work. 4 and 3. So good. 2. Nice. Lift that top leg up. Let's lift the bottom leg up a little bit higher. And let's begin to just kick those legs, little scissor kicks. You can bring your hand back down for this one. You might find it a little bit easier. Also, maybe you'll get an inch higher and find that waist a little bit deeper. Can we feel it? Hopefully starting to feel this one. Nice. Lift up a little bit higher. Good. Your movement comes from your hips. Your legs are beautiful and long. Think about that nice swimming through a pool. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the legs together. Let's tap them together. Lower and lift. Tap. Good. Tap. Tap in the middle. Like you're in a musical. They do that funny little jump. Tap. Let's go. Draw belly to spine. Stay in that neutral spine. Feel that waist working a little bit deeper. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Bring the top leg over. Just press the knee away from you to keep your lateral length down the side of the body. And this lower leg, let's find some inner thigh. When you're ready, just lift the leg up, flex the foot. Just give me some little pulses. Little pulses, everyone's favorite part. Really drive into that heel so we connect inner thigh. Keeping that knee pressing away just so we keep that lateral length so we can breathe. Feel your rib cage expand. Feels good, this one. Distracts you from the inner thigh. Good. Lift and lower. Nice. Working, working, working. Point your toes. Let's add a little bit more. Keep that pulse. We're hovering off the mat. We're not resting that leg. Great job. That lower arm nicely rested down on that bicep. Relaxing at the moment, but we are going to take this up in a second. Let's go. Hold it at the top. Give me some little circles. Pick a direction, any direction, because we're going to go in both directions. Ready to change? Let's change. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that lower leg down. All right, guys. Tuck your knees up in front of you. Feet back in line with the body. And again, press that top hip away. You're creating a nice little space under the waist there. You can pop your hand underneath if you like. Otherwise, that top leg is still outstretched. It's nice and long. Long in line with the body, and the challenge is to keep it at hip height. Your abdominals are going to catch this as you sweep the leg forwards. Come as far forward as you can without tucking your tailbone. And then let's just draw it all the way back. Don't worry too much about the foot. If you know this one, you can flex and point as you go. Otherwise, just relax your foot. Concentrate on keeping that leg hip height. Keep that top hand down. And let's work. Let's warm up these glutes before we come into an awesome series in a moment. Just going to warm them up. Sweep it forward, sweep it back. Keep it at hip height. Point and flex if you'd like. And if you're wondering, does my abs work? Catch it with the abs at the front and then squeeze into the glutes as you go back. I promise it's all connecting. Let's work. Final few here for 3. And for 2. One more time. Take it all the way back for me. Take a nice big lift. Lift it all the way up. Oh, that was a big squeeze. Drive it down. Now let's work the opposite way. So point your toes, lift. Lift up with that pointed toe. And then drive it down. Point and lift. Drive it down. So thinking like that analogy I gave you, like you're striking a match up and then drawing down that heavy weight. So really using those toes and then flexing into that foot to find the pull down. Let's go. Final 4. Work. 3. Nice job. Make it count. Coming up, up, up. 2. A last one here. And 1. And bring those knees together. For a little bit of abdominal strength work, your top hand stays in front of your chest here. We're going to lift both knees, pressing up and away, and then slowly drawing back down to the mat. Shoulders relaxed. Press. Nice. my postpartum ladies, anyone with a little bit of ab separation, this is a great strengthening exercise, especially if you're breathing with this one. It's quite hard to lift, so take that inhale breath. Exhale, press away. And then slowly drop it back down. Press. Knees are together, feet are together. We're going to find that clam in a second. You know it's coming. And press. Let's go. 2 more of these. And we're going to change it out. We're going to come back into that waist before we go into the glutes and the hamstrings. Oh, press, press, press. Next time your knees come down, lift your feet for me. And then drop them down. And if you're wondering where you're working, if you poke your finger right where your waistline is, that's it. We're just connecting with there. This is a layered exercise. I love layers. A little layer here. We'll finish this side. We'll do a nice stretch and we'll go into that other side. Lift. Good job. That head that's resting down on your bicep, try and keep that arm nice and long so we're not curling over. You want to be able to breathe. Feel like your chest is open. Holding it up on this one, pause. Let's open that top knee into that nice clam. Feet connecting together. Press your feet together. Find a little glute and close. You're also going to get a little hamstring, maybe some inner thigh from that lower leg. It is nice and warm. Open and close. Nice. Don't forget to engage and squeeze at the top. Give it a little rub. Squeeze as you get there. It's the best part. And squeeze. Another layer of this one. We'll wait till we're a bit warmer. I know, we didn't do some pulses for a while. They're coming next. Little pulses coming next. Open, open. You'll start to feel that lower leg working. Let's try and activate and think about that top leg a little bit more while we find our last 3. Our last 2. Open and hold. Now this top leg, just tap that foot down. Tap them down. So you're in that external rotation. Your knees going up towards where the ceiling is. You might not have massive amount of external rotation, but see where you can go with this one. See if you can get that knee to go up towards that ceiling. Keep that bottom leg lifted. Toes tap together. Tap those toes. Staying open for 4. That leg goes up for 3. And we have 2. And we have 1. Close those knees, drop the feet down. Nice. Let's slide up to our hand. We're going to finish this side with a little bit of a side plank. Now, if anyone's got a wrist injury, feel free to take it here. Maybe you're feeling a bit tight today. You can do this whole thing on your forearm. Otherwise, we're up here for one exercise. The outside arm, resting it down. We're going to find a nice side plank variation. Lift all the way up, push away from that mat. Arm comes overhead. Take a second there. And then come all the way back down. Relax those shoulders. And up, up, up. And all the way back down. Fantastic work, guys. Got 3 more like this. So laterally stretching that side we worked and starting to warm up that lower side as we press away from the mat. 2. On this one, we're coming over. We're going to hold it. Bring the arm back up above you and then just feed it underneath you. Feeding it underneath. Open that chest. Let your eyes follow if it's not pulling from your neck. Otherwise, eyes can stay forwards. If your neck's hurting, you can always look down at your lower hand, your forearm. Good. Taking 2. Your last one. That nice shine. Drop those hips down. Beautiful work, guys. Now, where your hands are, bring both hands up for me. Your knees are still bent. And just lean across to that side. So we're laterally stretching that lower side. Nice. Quickly find your seat for me before we come to the other side. So find your seat, sit up nice and tall on top of those sit bones. Bring your legs a little bit wider than hip distance apart. We're going to do a little rotation for the waist. So bring your arms into a T shape. Relax your shoulders. Let's all twist across to the right. Once you get round to the right, without using your arms, think about your waist. Pulsing for 3. 3, 2, 1. Find center. Take it to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Find center. Really use your waist. Flex those feet. 3, 2, 1. Finding center. 3, 2, 1. Relax those fingers. One more time on each side. Find center. 2, and 1, and relax the arms down. Let's take it to the other side. All right, so once you get there, we start with those double leg lifts. Outstretch outstretch the lower arm, rest your head down on your lower bicep. Getting ourselves into position here, guys. Your legs and feet are together. Top hand starts in front of your rib cage there, just below the chest. And then lift both legs up and down. If you feel like you've got great balance, we're lifting up here. All right, guys, arm can rest there. So see where it feels good to you. Maybe today's not a good day. Maybe today's a great day. Nice, just lift and lower. Taking your time, really find that connection. And again, like I said, straighten that bottom leg as much as you can, because we're really going to start to warm up this inner thigh. And lift. Draw that belly to spine. You want to keep that top hand either on the top leg or just down in front, just below the chest, really. If it's any higher, you're probably going to feel your shoulder connecting. We're not ready to start with the shoulders. We'll get to them. Lift. Nice, make that deep connection, waistline. Love handles. They're very stubborn, huh? We need to work on these. Always good to feel the waist. We're getting into glutes and hamstrings after this side series. So get excited. Good, lift and lower. Fantastic work. Well done, guys. Keep your feet together, even if it's just your toes that are touching, that's fine. 6, 5, 4, draw that belly to the spine, relax that top shoulder. 3, 2, lift it up, find me those little pulses just there. Great work. I feel my waist, it's definitely waking up. Breathing along with this one. Nice. Inhale, exhale, and then pause and hold. That top leg's just going to lift up and down. So just keeping that waist connection. The lower leg is long, it's nice and straight, and it's hovering off that mat while the top leg taps it and lifts it. So at the moment, the bottom leg stays still, and that top leg just deepens that waist connection, keeping you nice and strong. Let's go. 3, lift that bottom leg up a little bit. 2, did it drop down? Nice, next time they come together, find your scissors. Think about your hips. So we're moving from the hips, the legs are long and straight. There's not a bend in the knee, there's not a flick of the ankle, but that length comes from your weight, from your hips, sorry. Lift the legs a little bit higher and feel your waist. That's where I was going with that one. Let's go. Connect it, lengthen it, feel it. So good. Working for the final few, and then we've got that nice little tap where both legs are moving. For 4, 3, 2, come back to center. Let the bottom leg drop, take the top leg up, and then connect them together for a little tap. And open. Tap. And open. Nice. It's that final part. We're moving on in a second. Pull. Nice. Two, last one, and 1. Nice job. Bring that top leg over. Just press that knee away from you to keep your lateral length so we can still nicely breathe. That lower leg, flex the foot, drive away that heel. You've got a nice flat foot. Lengthen it from the pelvis there, and we're just going to pulse it up and down. Flat foot, we'll come to. Oh, hello, breath is off mute. Good job. Lifting and lowering. Breathing, relaxing. Hopefully your head, neck, and shoulders are nice and relaxed. Hopefully we're feeling connected through the ribs and the hips. And that inner thigh is starting to wake up. Let's begin to point the toe. So really think about that length through the leg. Point the toe, lift, 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 up and down. Nice. And that abdominal strength. Great work here. Let's go. Getting ready to hold the leg up. Find me some circles. Pick a direction, any direction. Make sure that top knee's not collapsing into you guys. We're going to keep that lateral length there. Good. Might not sit quite as far away, but you do you. Change direction for me, circle the other way. Lift that leg up, feels good at this point. And relax it down. Tuck both legs up. So knees are up in front, feet back in line with the body. Just press that top hip away to create that nice little space underneath the waist there. You can keep your hand there. The top leg's going to extend. The challenge is to keep it at hip height. All right. As we sweep forwards, we use the abdominal strength. As we draw back, we squeeze and engage those glutes. So thinking abs forward, booty back. And again, with that foot, guys, you can just relax it, or you can point back, flex it forwards, whatever feels good. See where it helps you, but focus on that challenge. The idea to keep that leg lifted up at hip height, guys, that really is the main focus here. Along with your breath, a little bit of control. Finding some of those Pilates elements that make this workout so great. Sweep. Don't forget to give yourself a nice little squeeze. How far forward do you come? As far forward as you can without tucking your tailbone. So really draw the belly button back. So you're coming forward, use the abdominal strength as you go forwards and squeeze and engage the glutes as you go back. Nice job, everyone. That leg is at hip height. 4. 3. We've got that nice big lift and lower. 2. One more time, bring it back in line with the body. Starting from hip height, lift that leg up and then drive down. So we're going to add that foot in this time. So point your toes, strike a match, come up and then gently draw back down again for me. Lift and then lower. Great job. Nice to feel a little bit warmer in these glutes before we take on an awesome little series. Actually, in the awesome little series that we're going to do, we're going to be in that 4-point kneel. So we're going to get hamstrings, inner thighs, glutes, our hip abductors, our abdominals and triceps. Yeah, we've written it all in today. And then we'll do some triceps just because we love them. Good. One more here. One more. Bring it all the way down, finishing nice and strong. Knees up in front. This is the point where we're going to lift those knees. So your top hand is in front by your ribs, just below your chest bone there, and press. And slowly drop it down. Shoulder relaxed. Press. And down. This is one of my favorite exercises on my postpartum recovery. Really helped me to strengthen my abdominals. This, with a few others, we'll throw them in today as well. And back down. Great work. And press. Take your time, really control it back down. Don't let gravity take over and just plonk those knees back. We want to take our time as we draw back down. Your last one here. One more really good one. Lift it up. As you come down, lift your feet. And remembering, if you're wondering where this one works, you can just press your finger right here in your waistline. That's it. We're still working that waist. Nice to feel. And we are going to work it when we come up onto that side plank as well. And lift. Feet lift up. And we work. You can pop that top hand wherever you like it. Let's go. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. 4 and 3. Working for 2. One more here. Lift up and hold. And then we're going to open that top knee and close it down. Keep going for me, guys. Just going to move the screen around a little bit. Great job. Nice to see everyone up close. There we are. Beautiful. Great work, guys. Keeping that going. Feet are lifted. I only missed a few. We should do a few extra. No, we can't do that. We'd have odd bum cheeks. Nice. The last 3 here. Working for 2. Open and hold. This is that point with your external rotation. You get to tap that foot down and lift it back up. Nice. Take your time with this one. Try if you can, keep that knee going upwards. As we get tired, it starts to fall in. We don't want it to get tired. We want to really feel that nice little awakening at the side of the booty here. Great job. Carry it down. And 4, 3, 2, one more here. Holding it there, close those knees, drop the feet down, and we're going to slide up to that side plank. So again, remember your options are your hand. Otherwise, you can take it to the forearm, see how you're feeling if you've got a sore or dodgy wrist. Outside arm is here, and we take that beautiful big lift all the way up and over, press away from the mat, and take it all the way back down. Nice. Feels good. It's like we're joining the sunshine. It's beaming through my windows. And back down. And lift. Last one here. Next time you come up and over, just take a second to pause. Take the arm back up to the ceiling. And then just take that arm underneath. So we rotate under and lift up. Take it all the way under and lift. Great job. 2 more here. Feel that lower side waist working for you. We did work it already. Lift up and hold. Bring it all the way down. Keep your feet exactly where they are. Just take the arm over and away to get that nice lateral stretch. All right, guys, just giving you the setup for the next part. So we're going to be on all fours, our 4-point kneel. Knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. From this point, we're going to do a nice little tricep exercise, and we'll build this one up in layers. So to begin, bring your elbows down, keep the body connected, using the heels of your hands, pressing up. So we're going to start just here, and we're going to build this one up. All right, guys, so this is the beginner level. If you feel like this is enough for you, you can stay here. Otherwise, we've got 2 more layers coming, and then we're going to do that nice glute series I've been talking about, which will still work those triceps. I think I need a hair tie. That's fine. I can still see you. My hair just falling around. Good. So at the moment, the elbows are connecting. We're kind of staying where we are. Let's go for 3. We're going to add on in 2. Nice. Next time you come up, focus on bringing your nose between your hands. The elbows are still going down. And then press it back up for me. So elbows touching the mat. Bring your nose down between your hands and press back up. And relax those shoulders. And press. Where does this one go to? This one goes to tricep circles. So I said we have 1 more level after this. Technically, we've got 2. It's 1 more level of triceps and then a tricep circle. Great little series for the back of the arms. And you can get your shoulders down and nice and relaxed. You'll really get the benefits of this one. Pressing down here. Next time, rather than bringing your nose between your hands, take your nose just past your fingertips. Can we get just past there? Just making it that little bit harder. Elbows are still going back towards the rib cage. We only have 4 of these because we've got a circle coming in 3. Tricep circles, if you've done these before, they're amazing. 2. 1 more time here. 1, bring it up. All right, guys, bend the elbows straight down to the center. Nose comes between the hands. Push yourself forwards, go past your fingertips, circle up and reset. Nose comes down between the hands. Press forward, circle up, and reset. Forwards, up. Keeping this one going, guys. Press it forwards. Woo. We only have 3 more here. Just to make sure we did a little upper body. We've got to get in the upper body here, team. 2. 1 more time. And up. Oh, I hope everyone felt that one. All right, guys, so I'll talk you through the next part. We're going to have our left forearm down on the hand, down on the mat, and the right hand. We're then going to bring our left leg into the center like a tripod and extend the right leg to the back. So the right leg's to the back, the right hand is on the mat, left forearm. Take a moment to just tuck your tailbone. So find a small posterior tilt, draw the belly up towards you, and then lift that leg. Once you've done that, you'll find you'll be able to open your hips that little bit more. So you're facing the front. You'll notice that as I tucked and lifted my leg, you should be able to look under your armpit and have a look at your foot. It's just hanging up there. Press away from the mat with your right hand. Let's get the tricep working. Let's get the abdominals, hips, glutes, hamstrings, inner thighs. Tap your foot down and lift for me. Squeeze that glute. Lift and lower. Beautiful. You should be able to look underneath your armpit. See your leg nice and long. Pressing away from that mat. If your neck starts to get tired, just let your head look down at your forearm and then relax your shoulders and then focus on that leg, moving from the hip, squeezing at the top there. Without arching the back, we've got full control of our core here, guys. Press away from the mat with that right hand. It's going to make a big difference to this. Lift and lower. Driving into it, let's get nice and warm. We're going to do a little prone work after this. Let's go. Pulses? Yes, pulses are coming next for anyone who asked. I imagined that you asked. Let's go. Start to engage that glute. Draw that belly to spine. Press away from the mat with that right hand and keep that slight openness. So we're slightly facing forwards. Let's go. 3, 2. Nice, feeling good. Next time you lift that leg up, pause it there. Take some pulses. Take this time to press away from the mat. Slight posterior tilt. Draw the belly button to the spine. You've slightly tucked your tailbone. Lift and squeeze this leg. So which side is hurting? Well, both sides are going to be awake in a moment. Shoulders relaxed. I know they creep up. We've got to relax those shoulders. We can't let them get involved. It's not their thing. It's the booty's turn. Nice. Lift and pulse. 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 We're coming into our little rainbows. So your mat's got 2 corners at the bottom there. We're going to tap one corner, lift up and over and tap the other. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Pause and hold. Tap it just behind that left leg. As you lift all the way back up, tapping it down in front of you. So use the back corners of your mat as guidance. Let your head look down towards your forearm. Relax those shoulders. And now we start to feel the supporting leg, that left leg, the hamstring and the glute. While we also work the glute on the right side. It's all happening now, team. Good. Lift, shoulders, relax them. I know they get involved. I know, I sound like a broken record with the shoulders, but I promise I won't say it again unless I see this. One more time. Lift up. Come up and over and holding it there. Lift that leg up. Take a moment to find your posterior tilt. Press away from the mat. Just bring that knee towards your elbow and press. This is the final bit for this side. Press. Press. Knee comes towards the elbow. We have 4. You're doing awesome. 3. Ooh. Let's go for 2. One more here. And 1. Press it all the way out. Take your hips square to the floor. Drop that mat down. Drop the leg down to the mat. And let's take a child's pose. I love a child's pose with my feet together and my knees apart. I feel like you can get your chest a bit lower. So you do you. Find something that feels good for you right now. Before we do the other side, we'll do a quick prone exercise, since we're nearly on our bellies anyway. Bring yourself onto your belly whenever you're ready, guys. I'm giving you the setup for the next exercise. Moving whenever you're feeling ready. Stack your hands and rest your forehead down on your hands. Bend your knees. Take your knees a bit wider than your mat and bring your heels together. So that heel connection is where we're going to come. We're going to do some swim prep. So take an inhale breath. Draw your belly button up away from the mat. Press your pubic bone down. As you exhale, we're going to lift the upper body and the lower body together. And then inhale down. Lifting up. And down. Nice. So lift and lower, guys. Keep going. I just can't see anyone with my head down. So your hands are stacked. Your forehead is down in your hands. Before you lift up, making sure we're nice and safe, we're using the spine, but not the lumbar. We don't want to pull from the lower back, all right, guys? It's kind of like the old part of your family. You know, it doesn't move much, so we don't want to give it any jerky moves. Lift that belly button up. Press the pubic bone in. Lift the body as one, and then exhale down. We have one more here. And then relax. Take a second. We've got to do the other side. All right, guys, let's set ourselves up for that other glute. This time we have our right forearm down on the mat and our left hand. We have our right leg in the center like a tripod, and then we extend the left leg. Once you've extended your left leg, find your little posterior tilt. So tuck your tailbone and then lift your leg up. As you look underneath your armpit, you should see your leg nice and long. Your hips are open to the front of the room. From here, just begin to lift and lower. Find your positioning. Maybe you need to adjust the arms, relax the shoulders. Nice. Lift and lower. Try not to arch the back. Use the heel of the hand on that left side to help support you. You're breathing, keeping those shoulders relaxed. As you're lifting up, think about that glute, muscle memory. Talk to your bum. Lift and squeeze, lower, and breathe. Lift and lower. Let's go. Pressing away. Keep that little posterior tilt so we get that abdominal strength in here as well. I know this one feels good. And lift. If your neck starts to get tired, remember you can look down at your forearm. I like to keep a little check. I like to look underneath my armpit just so I can make sure that I've got a good lift, nice and long, lengthen through those tippy toes. If you're likely to cramp, just relax your foot. Otherwise, a little point of the toe looks fancy, looks nice. Lift. Let's go. 4. Currently grateful to be behind these doors. Sounds like my 4-year-old's kicking off. Go, daddy. Let's go. 3. We're going to hold it up for pulses in 2. This is your last one. Lift up and hold. Shoulders are relaxed, guys. Find your little posterior tilt. Then take those pulses, guys. That makes a big difference to find your position. You're in full control. You're breathing. And we're moving into it. Oh, yeah. Working that glute. Hamstrings. Good job, guys. Draw that belly towards the spine. One more time. Shoulders. Okay. Good. I promise. I'm done with the shoulders now. I'll just keep doing this, then you'll know. All right. Little pulses. Pulses because they feel good, team. Keep that leg moving nice and long. The hamstring should be awake by now. 4, 3, 2. Lift up and hold. Let's find our little rainbow taps. Tap down to the back corner. Lift. Tap down here. Draw that belly towards the spine, guys. Lift and tap. Awesome job. Nice big movements. Lift. Shoulders are relaxed. I know. I said it one more time. Oh my goodness, Fran. Stop talking about the shoulders. Everyone's still relaxed in the shoulders. Good job. Lift. Focus on that leg lifting. Nice bit of control. Feels good at this point. We should do shoulder bridges next. No, we shouldn't. We're working to the glutes and hamstrings even more. Lifting up. Our last 2. Nice. Lift up and hold. Take a moment here. Let's really find our positioning. A little posterior tilt. The leg is high. The knee comes towards the elbow and we press. That supporting leg. The right leg. We're going to feel that little burn. Good job. Press. Nice. Control it. Good job. And press. Great work here, guys. Let's take 3. Let's take 2. One more time. Press it out. Lower that leg down. Turn your hips to the mat and take child's pose. Child's pose with your knees together or apart. Take a moment to just stretch into that, guys. Relax into it. See how it feels. And we're going to stay in our child's pose. We're going to finish with some stretching, guys. Whenever you feel ready, bring the right leg forward, nicely tucked, like a pigeon pose. Extend that left leg out. Now, rather than falling onto your side, stay up. Bring your hands just in front of you. Shoulders. What a surprise. Draw the belly towards the spine. So we're not gumpy in the back, all right, guys? We want to feel connected here. Eyes forwards if you can. Feel that stretch. Nice. And then roll off it. And that leg that's at the back is now extended on. Tuck this leg in and just reach for that foot. Shoulders are relaxed. Bring the other arm up and over and enjoy that nice deep stretch. Good. Bring it up, change legs. Tuck the other one in, lengthen the other one out, and find your pigeon. Take a moment to bring the hands just in front of the chest there. Shoulders are relaxed. Draw the belly button towards the spine. Eyes forwards. And feel that stretch. Nice, guys. In your own time, the next exercise. Flow whenever you're ready. Draw that leg in. Reach for your toes. Take a moment. Relax your shoulders. And then lift up and over. Deepen that stretch. Nice, guys. And just as we began, we end. Bring yourself into cross leg. We finished with a little bit of spine mobilization. Hands down, sink into a C curve. And exhale, press up. Inhale to sink. Exhale, press. One more time. Exhale, press. You guys are done. Amazing job. Thank you for joining me this morning, guys. I hope everyone feels energized for the day. Any questions? Feel free to take yourself off mute.
Thank you, Fran.
Thanks, Hannah. Great job, everyone.
Thank you, Fran. That was painful.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Fran.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Nice to meet everyone.
See you later. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.